Next, we're gonna get to one of my favorite principles of all time. Very helpful in the recovery process and warm up and movement prep piece. And that's self-myofascial release, SMR. We have two lacrosse balls. Jason, I'm letting you pick color.
I'm going with the white one.
All right, I'm gonna go with the yellow. Big Steeler fan, so black and yellow, black and yellow. Here we go. All right, before we get to the mobilization with movement, we're just gonna get to the straight mobilization piece. And I'm gonna take this ball and I'm gonna place it somewhere between my shoulder blade and my spine. Kind of right on that tissue. There's no right or wrong answer. Can you kind of see?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, oops, as oftentimes happens. I wanna get some good video there. There, oops, a little high.
In between the shoulder blade?
Between the, yeah, shoulder blade and spine, there it is.
Okay.
And now what I like to do is I like to cross friction going, oops.
You got
Stay
the
down.
slippery one.
Yeah, I do have the slippery one, truly. And just kind of cross friction and making sure I'm putting a good amount of my body weight pressure back into the wall. So heels are not against the wall for this, for the purpose of me leveraging my body into that. So I'm gonna cross friction. I'm gonna go longitudinally up and down. Ooh. And again, there's no right or wrong answer. You're like looking for the tender bits.
Yeah, I feel them popping out.
Yep. And what we're ultimately doing, the way in which this works, is neuromodulating tone. We're telling our nervous system to kind of calm down a little bit and decrease tension on these tight myofascial trigger points. So I'll spend about 90 seconds or so doing that, and it feels good and bad at the same time, you'd say, Jason?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're good than bad right now.
Cool. Now we're gonna go over the 3 different mobilization with movements, and I'll move the ball based on where I'm moving it. But there's no right or wrong answer. Just play with it until, ooh, that feels good. So this next one, I'm gonna put this probably in or on top of the back of my shoulder blade. So for you anatomy folks, I'm trying to get this right on my infraspinatus, one of the 2 huge culprits of rotator cuff tension here. And I'm gonna try to get my heels back closer to the wall, and I'm gonna do that overhead flexion. I'm gonna reach straight overhead and try to get my thumb up to the wall. Yep,
Okay.
and reaching all the way up, and 10 of these. 2. Yep, we'll do it in time. How's that feeling?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Right? And again, there's no right or wrong position. If you want to just try, maybe move it a little closer to where you had it before, between the spine, and do a few reps there. Depends on where you're tight, where your active myofascial trigger points are. You might even want to move it a little bit laterally out to the side, like almost under the shoulder itself.
Oh, yeah, that was a tight spot.
Yep, there we go. That's the money shot right there, everybody. We got it. This is 8 for me. We have 2 more before we move on to the next one, Jason. I don't think we're gonna have any front rack mobility issues related to the shoulder after this. Okay, so that's one of the 3. That's straight flexion.
Okay.
The next one we're gonna do is cross body horizontal abduction. So I'm gonna reach my one arm across my body, and when it can go no more, I'm gonna use my left arm as overpressure on my upper arm and pull across. But the ball needs to be back in that spot. We're just showing you the mechanics of how to do this. And this one, again, we're gonna probably move this a little further laterally. So not close to the spine, a little further away from the spine. Getting my heels as close to the wall as I can. I have some mobility restrictions, so it's acceptable to be 4, 5, 6 inches away from the wall. Now I'm reaching across and other arm, thank you. This is real, folks, give it a try. Try not to have the shoulder blade hike as you're doing that, Jason.
Okay.
Keep it at shoulder level.
Okay.
Keeping this blade down, yeah. And now take the other guy and pull it without having this shoulder come up. I'm gonna replace this and now smash into it there.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's the spot. Ooh, good thing we have a backup.
That was slippery.
2 times.